Witches, welcome back to Books and Running with Fish. Fall's almost here. It's a beautiful, gorgeous rainy day. The cooler weather's coming. Perfect time for snuggles. Our guest star Marnie is over here. But it's giving me such fall vibes that it is the perfect time to talk about the top 5 cozy fall book recs to read in 2025. Now, this is a mix of romance, dark academia, something a little bit heavier, but really leans into those school vibes, a little bit lighter, witchy vibes. The perfect fall evening reads to get you in the mood. Let's dive in. The first one is My Dark Vanessa by Kate Elizabeth Russell. This is a little bit heavier. It's a little bit darker. It definitely is that dark academia, very thought-provoking. Heed the warnings. This is about a young girl who goes to a main boarding school and is groomed by her teacher. I think the conversations, the way the author lays it out is all fantastic. There's a point in the book where she's talking about like the main leaves changing season. And I feel like she does such a great job of making you feel like you're in the boarding school, you're walking on the campus, everything that gives you those perfect fall vibes, especially what I imagine Maine is from like pictures with the color changing leaves. It's so fantastic. I think the conversations behind this great, but it would be just a perfect, moody, cozy, but still thought provoking and have some depth story for fall. Essentially the ultimate back to school read. Next one is Comfort Me with Apples by Catherynne and Valente. Honestly, this one's on the list for the cover alone. It really makes me think of fall. The apple, like all of it just gives me really fall. It's also the perfect length for on like today, a rainy day to cozy up with the dog or your husband or your partner or whoever, but just a perfect short read that you could just sit down on a cool fall day and get through. It is fantastic. It's really unsettling. It's about a woman who has this almost idyllic perfect life, but then she can't go to the basement. She has questions about what that is. She asks her neighbor questions they can't really tell, but she's getting these more questions and learning things. It's such a fantastic book. I would highly recommend. Also, aren't apples like the fruit of the season for fall? So Comfort Me with Apples, fall, leaves. It's a fall book in my eyes. We're going to go definitely on the lighter side now with Payback's the Witch by Lana Harper. These have the witchy vibes, which is like getting you ready for spooky season, but it's still light. It's still fun. It's a fun, sapphic, small town romance with a little bit of a competition involved. For me, it's just the perfect book to kick off the spooky seasons and really start to lean into it, but still have the light, fun, cozy fall vibes before you go full on. Another really great curl up with the puppy, coffee, everything, and read. This is following a woman as she's going back to her town. There's a competition. They both want to get revenge on this man who has wronged them. The name is Emmy and Talia, and they end up falling in love in their plot to get revenge. So fun, so cute, perfect for the season. Honestly, I'm probably going to say perfect for the season in every single one of these because that's the whole point of this vlog. So what can you do? Now, hear me out on number 4. It's a little bit different, but The Wall of Winnipeg and Me by Mariana Zapata. Full disclosure, I've always had the Kindle version, which has a much more fall football vibes than this cover, but this is the one that's available to me in my bookstore. And so that's the one I have. But I'm also going to put the one that when I think of The Wall of Winnipeg and Me, I think of over here. So this isn't necessarily like your typical fall recommendation, but the reason this thinks of me is football season. Football season is a big thing around here. We're in Chief Kingdom. Go Chiefs. I don't really care. And this is what this is, but this is a very slow burn football romance. This woman goes to be like the helper of this football player, trying to help him. He's very brooding and moody and quiet and doesn't really say a lot. And they just slowly fall in love. I loved the romance in this. I felt like the characters really went together. And I really love that. But again, it's that football season that when I think of football, I think of fall. I think of leaves. I think of the cold. I think of being out at the games. For me, this is the football and also the Kindle cover, not necessarily this cover.
Finally, the last one is All the Missing Girls by Megan Miranda. I'm a huge Megan Miranda fan. I would highly recommend most, if not all, of her books. I think there's just a couple I haven't read. Highly recommend. With that being said, this one is told backwards, which I think is absolutely fascinating. I think it's well done. I have seen people who didn't like that. It took me a minute to get into it, but I really enjoyed the style of writing with this. It's got this small town, you got the Ferris wheel with the fall vibes, for me, fair fall, but also they talk about the sunflower fields, and around here you think of like sunflower in your fall decor or fall pictures, etc. So again, it's just some of the, not necessarily that it states that it's in the fall. There's a lot of scenes where it's rainy or the sunflower field, and just things that kind of put you into the vibe or the spirit of what fall is and make you imagine the classic chilly fall weather as you're reading the story. The mystery itself is very twisty, very atmospheric. It's a perfect book for if you want something with a little suspense, a little bit of darkness, that also has like the very fall energy vibes that you could be envisioning the story and look out and you're in the same weather setting to just add to the eeriness of the story. Those are my top 5 cozy fall reads for 2025. There's a mix of witchy, mysterious, dark academia, something romance, something darker, something lighter, a little bit on the spectrum for everybody. I'd love to hear your cozy fall book recommendations. Let me know down in the comments below what book screams fall to you. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you want to join me for more cozy, witchy, seasonal recommendations, dog cameos, running vibes for the season. Until next time, happy reading, witches.